Hi everyone, welcome to the visual guide for Sastasha Hard. This is one of 3 new instances made available by patch 2.4 Dreams of Ice. You'll find yourself charting some pretty familiar waters and swashing some buckles with foes. My name is Miss Tech and I'll be your ship hand. We make our way through our favorite underwater cave system until we come across this amazing area. Pull the lever and unveil the first boss, KARLOBOS. As with most scorpions, the tail is the most dangerous part. Throughout the fight, KARLOBOS will target a random player and cast a tail screw. If successful, this massive attack will bring down the player's health to butt-clenchingly low digits and will cause them to die if they are afflicted with slime. There are a few things your group can do to keep players from dying to this mechanic. The first and most simplest is to have each tail screw cast interrupted immediately. This may not be possible for each cast, as you may hit diminishing returns based on your group's overall damage. The second is to ensure that the healer is dispelling the slime poison off of all players as soon as possible. That way, if a player should happen to get hit by tail screw, there's no danger to them dying immediately due to that dot. Ideally, you should be doing both of these things throughout the fight. The next important mechanic to watch out for is prey. KARLOBOS will mark up a target and after some time will pull them in and stun them for 8 seconds. This seems to happen moments before tail screw and may give you trouble if you're trying to stun tail screw. Now, you can either take prey to the face like a man, or you can be sneaky and dump the debuff on somebody else by running close enough to them before you get stunned. This debuff can be passed around similar to Allegan Rot or the snipers in Brayflox Hard. Dumping the debuff on another player will save you from the stun, allowing you to continue smacking the boss whilst laughing at the unfortunate soul that must now carry your burden. Ha! Keep burning the boss until he's down. In this next section, you'll come across a wench and 2 adds. The wench will continually spawn green globules that heal the mobs when they reach them, until she's killed. The globules themselves have very little health and can be killed before they reach her as well. Target the wench down first before finishing the rest of the adds off. This second boss is our friend Captain MADISON. You'll notice that, as usual, the captain has a few friends with him. Captain MADISON will continuously spawn adds throughout the fight, and if your first instinct is to switch to them immediately and burn them down, well, you're not wrong. However, it's very important to focus Captain MADISON and switch to him anytime he gains this gun debuff. While this buff is up, the captain will target a random party member and shoot them until they're dead or he's interrupted. And the only way to interrupt him is by damaging him, similar to the Black Mage in Thornmarch Extreme and the second boss of Karn Hard. As soon as he stops harassing his target, you can go back to finishing off the adds. The captain will also charge a random player and cleave at them. However, this damage is pretty negligible and can be easily healed through. Near the end of his life, Captain MADISON will also spawn a number of adds, including these annoying slaves. These will latch onto their victim, keeping them from moving. All players should free themselves before blowing up the rest of the adds. It's especially important to keep an eye out for Captain MADISON's gun buff at this point, especially if your group is melee heavy and you're stuck on the other side of the arena. The last few pulls of trash have a few surprises. Tanks be on your toes and ready to pick up any of these freshly spawned adds. The last boss is Kraken. Again, while I am happy that this boss has been revisited, I'm not entirely as pleased with the actual encounter. You'll notice upon engaging that tentacles and arms will spawn around the room. These limbs have similar abilities to those of Hullbreaker Isle, and this may feel like an excruciatingly long and boring fight, especially if your group tries to destroy each tentacle and arm. The best way we found to deal with this encounter is to completely ignore tentacles and stay out of range of their stun and grab mechanic. Instead, the tank can stand in the middle, eating all the ranged attacks from the tentacles, while the group kills the arms in each phase before focusing on Kraken. With no arms, Kraken will be stunned between phases, giving you some time to burn him. You repeat this for what seems like forever until he's killed. There may be a phase where Kraken will spawn all arms with determination buffs. We chose to ignore these and continue to burn the boss. The healing may be a little intense in this phase, but the damage done to the boss seems to outweigh it. Frankly, this boss seems to be incredibly light on actual mechanics, and I'm sad to say that I'm a little disappointed. Maybe I'm missing something. Either way, let me know if you have any questions or comments. As always, thanks for watching. Till next time.